Oh, hey Taurus. Welcome to your reading. And I quickly want to say that if this does not resonate, you can let it go and move on, and then just drop the reading and ignore everything I've said. And if this does resonate, then that is amazing. And also maybe my role could have been just to show you these cards, and you can so you can interpret these cards in your own way. If this doesn't resonate, so maybe I was just here, like my role was simply so you can see that these are your cards, and you can have your own specific interpretations. And yes, thank you for joining me. You have here the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, King of Wands, mostly Pentacles and Wands, and even like at the top of the deck, Three of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, let me hold the phone with my other hand. At the bottom of the deck, you have this card here, Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You have this card here, Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands after that. So again, just mostly aces and pentacles and aces and pentacles, and then just a few swords hidden somewhere in the whole deck, but mostly pages and pentacles. Pentacles and wands. So with pentacles and wands, I am seeing like a good scent, like not someone who likes money, but someone who knows, like, but it's not wands. Swords. Since it's wands, and that's more like passion and fiery energy, and it's pentacles, more like earthy kind of energy. That could be where their passion lies. So in their material, for some of you. And with the Ten of Pentacles, I had kind of like just an inclination to put it down in reverse. So maybe that's the message for some of you, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And if that were the case, I would see this as someone who may not have too many responsibilities, or someone who simply doesn't take life too seriously, like rolls with their own kind of thing, goes with their own kind of flow. To me, at least, with my own, how I see it. So again, with the Ten of Pentacles, someone in reverse, and with the Seven of Pentacles, I would say it's like money comes to them very easily, and they may actually have like either they have a source of income that like a source of passive income, or their parents help to support them in some way, or simply that they've worked in the past, and like they worked hard on something before, and now they don't really have to work that much anymore. Now they can just relax, like the King of Pentacles, just relax and let the money flow in. But for some of you, the message is the Ten of Wands upright, which is someone who may have quite a lot of burden, and maybe even like from the past that they are still carrying with them. And I see it also, it could create some sort of conflict with the Five of Wands, and it could be that the burden is with either a male figure in their life, or like if it's romantically, then they may be with like an ex kind of thing, regardless of like gender and stuff. Like I'm mainly going by the genders in the cards as well, just so you know. But I am seeing with this Ten of Wands a harsh road to walk on. Like, again, they've been through a lot, and the ground hasn't been like the most stable. And then like simply, they may not have easily gotten the things they want in life. Like maybe if they wanted something, they had to wait for it. Like if they wanted just a small example, if they wanted to travel, then they couldn't just go ahead and travel. They had to wait first, plan ahead, earn some money, try and make money, save up before they could travel. Even if they wanted something simple, like as simple as cake, they'd have to wait and like just maybe for some of you, maybe just save up for it before, and maybe decide how much they really need that cake before deciding to buy it. Let me lift this up so it's easier to see. And so you may be looking. So again, whether you've met this person or not, it doesn't really matter. And if I am stuttering over my words, I'm a bit tired. Like when I film lots and lots of videos, it kind of sometimes drains my energy, especially without that much of a break. And since I just filmed 2 other videos, so it's kind of drained my energy. And plus it's 1:40 a.m. So with the 10 of Wands and with the guy's back, they may have their back to you. I'm trying to think like what else, like what that could mean. Because that's what really stood out to me here. They have their back to you, and the way this person's gripping, you see, gripping here with their hands, holding it tightly. So it could be that they have had to have a real grip on reality, or maybe just like the focus isn't that good right now, and maybe just like I'm thinking maybe hold tight, and not give up, not let, or maybe they didn't want to let go of that burden, on that, basically that burden on their shoulder. They don't want to let go of it. They're holding on to it tightly. So it could hardly be from their past, and maybe they're like, I don't know, afraid, if it's afraid or something else that's preventing them from just dropping it and letting it go. Excuse me. It could be some sort of responsibility that they just have to take with them. Maybe like a scar of some sort, like a permanent sort of responsibility or outcome from the past. And again, with their backs, like again with the back turning towards you, maybe like moving away. I wouldn't really say they're moving away from you, but like maybe when you meet this person, they may not be ready. Like they're just trying to sort this out first. This thing from their past, they're trying to sort it out. Until they're fully prepared. Because again, this is like the road is so harsh and rocky and doesn't look the most pleasant, but it leads to this castle at the top here. So they're working towards a goal of some sorts, some sort of stability and what do you call it? Found like again just basically stability, and because a castle compared to a normal home is like more fancy, so they may be also working towards something, some sort of huge goal. Although the 10 of Wands is like 10 being completion, I'm seeing it's not yet fully completed, or where they are at now is not like their final destination. They don't want to stop right now. They want to keep going until they reach something better. But again, I am getting a heavy feeling that they are carrying something really heavy along with them, or something permanent, or semi-permanent, and they may not be ready for a relationship until they get this sorted, and maybe even reach their goal. And I think their goal is likely somewhere higher. It could be some sort of promotion. That's just an example. Could be something else as well. So by permanent, but like permanent responsibility, it could mean anything, honestly. And you can interpret this another way, or like, or leave it to your imagination as well if you want to. And if you know this person already, you could ask them maybe. But the first thing that does come to mind, and again, if this doesn't resonate, you can leave it. And again, this is just an example in bold capital letters. This is just an example. Like a child, for example, will be a permanent responsibility. End of example. That was just one example. It doesn't have to be that, and I didn't see that in this reading. That's just an example that I thought of as a permanent responsibility. It could be something else. And for permanent scars, it could be an injury of some sort. Again, just an example. Or it could be something else. 7 of Pentacles. A lot on their mind. I'm seeing this card. A lot on their mind. Although I am seeing that, again, they are working hard on something, but they are seeing the fruits of their rewards. I'm saying they are someone who does see results, and they may actually be quite maybe patient as well, because it does take patience to like for the fruit to bear, for the plant to bear fruit. I'm seeing like they will go from this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, to this seeing results, to this King of Pentacles. That's 10 of Wands. So from 10 of Wands, working hard on the goal, 7 of Pentacles, starting to see the results, then King of Pentacles finally reaching their goal. I would say reaching the castle, since like kings are usually found in castles, but this king doesn't look like he's in his castle. So yeah, maybe I've reached this final, like this sort of king stage here. but still thinking about something. Like they've reached this stage, but they're still thinking about something. So it could be that they've already gone through this and they are already here, or they are going through all this to reach here. But I'm seeing that they are still thinking about. There's still something that's missing, something that hasn't been completed yet, and it could be that relationship. Maybe since they've turned their they're not ready for this relationship, now they are ready and they're thinking about how to get it. That could be the case. In other words, how to get you. So with the Five of Wands, I'm going to drink some water real quick. So excuse me, I'm just going to put this here because I don't want to have to edit too much. Okay, so with the Five of Wands, I am seeing that there could be, so typically this card would mean that they are very different to you. So maybe different beliefs, different ideas, different backgrounds, different upbringings, or look different to you. Because this typically means like battle. Sometimes it does mean arguing, sometimes. Again, it could just be that they had to fight for where they are for some of you. For some of you, not all of you, they had to fight to reach where they are. But generally, I am seeing this card, they had to work hard for their success. But I'm seeing, like, generally someone who's very different to you. And they may even be from a country that's very different to yours, or just simply from another country, from a faraway land. Or they could actually be like, again, high status with like the king and dragons. Dragons symbolizing. Forgot the word for a second. Although the Emperor card isn't here, so if the Emperor card was here, then I'd say definitely symbolizing someone of really high status, like an emperor. With the dragon, the Chinese. What do you call it? They could be like maybe like working in China or have some sort of interest in China, or East Asia because of the dragon. Or again, fire sign. You do have the King of Wands. They could have like heavy earth and fire signs in their charts, especially in maybe a heavy house placement or important aspects, or in a personal planet. So personal planets being the sun, your rising sign. Well, no, your rising sign is different. The sun, the moon, Venus, and Mars. They could be quite interested in like foreign kind of things as well. Maybe even foreign trade. They could be a Sagittarius, because this like screams to me Sagittarius energy. Like that traveling and journeying, traveling, exploring things that are completely different to you or yourself, trying out different things and different cultures. So again, they could be quite interested in different cultures. They could be of a different culture, a different race, not a different species though. Despite the dragon, I'm seeing powerful with the dragon though, and highly respected as well. And like high up there, someone who's high up there. So again, high status, like the king, high status. So again, I just want to quickly go back to this. So they've been working hard, and then they are starting to see the fruit of what like their hard work. But again, they're still thinking about something. Like they're waiting for it to like bear fruit and everything, but they're still thinking about it. And then they're finally where they are more comfortable financially, especially, and more stable. But again, there's still something on their mind that they just can't stop thinking about. And I want to move away from this because there's just so much with this that I just don't want to pin on one thing. I want to leave it to your own imagination, to your own mind, to your own interpretation. So with the King of Wands, they are very attractive. Whether it's a male or female, they are very attractive. I'm seeing a very so they could even like, for some of you, not all of you, well, because kings do live in luxury, but I'm just seeing generally that they are an attractive person and have a lot of people who are interested in them, maybe because of their power or their status and their looks. I'm saying interested in them for the wrong reasons though. And they could likely be very interested in you as well. But obviously. But I am seeing heavy passion. See, all that red is amazing. All that red, you have the dragon here as well. All that red and then the dragons here. Can't be a coincidence. Like King of Fire, King of Wands, and you have the dragons. Empty hand. Like so much passion that it almost just it pollutes the sky. Like the aura spreads, and I'm seeing it like their feelings for you so powerful that it shows everywhere. They don't hide it, and it like affects the surrounding area. That's what I'm seeing with this card here. So I want to quickly, this is becoming so much longer than I anticipated, than I thought it would be, than I hoped it would be. So the Three of Pentacles, again, thinking, this is heavy sense of thinking about something or thinking about someone. So they could be thinking about you, or if you haven't met yet, thinking about who they're going to be with, or what kind of person they'll be with in the romantic relationship with, like who their one is. The way, in a similar way to you wonder who your soulmate is, who your twin flame is. They wonder the same thing, is what I'm seeing. I have that flame here as well, that fire, it's that initial spark. I just love how that like lust kind of spreads everywhere and kind of affects the surroundings as well. Like so much love and lust and passion that it sort of changes your view of the world and like going into like completely changes your surroundings and changes you as well. So with this Three of Pentacles, manifestation is what it usually means. I don't want to like ponder on it too much. I am seeing like the flame being lit. So maybe your thoughts and stuff or your actions kind of like light that flame to both of you getting like meeting, if you haven't met yet, or like there's so much passion that like you're still thinking about it even when you're apart, that kind of thing. But that flame's really catching my eye. I don't want to like ponder on it, like think about it too much so the video doesn't go up to 20 minutes. So for some of you, this could be someone you haven't met yet. Or if you have already met, then it could be like a growth in this sort of energy. This could bring some sort of financial stability or some sort of new material gain. And or they do start a lot of new things. There's a new passion that they are chasing that could lead to some sort of money. And again, Page of Pentacles, so studying. So again, they could be studying something. So trying to like put in the hard work to get to this stage kind of thing. So yeah, I'll leave it there before this gets to 20 minutes. Thanks for watching.